Hey guys, Doug B here. Look what just came in the mail. The all-new U45 wireless in-ear monitor system from the nice folks at Xvive. So yes, you can consider this a sponsored video. Now you might be saying, well, wait a second, isn't that just the U4? That system's been around for a while. No siree, Bob. This is the all-new U45. This just got released on April 22nd. Now the big difference between the U45 and the older U4 system is that the U4 used 2.4 gigahertz and the U45 uses 5.8 gigahertz. Now it is a mono system, so you should take that into consideration if you're shopping for in-ear monitor systems. Now some of you may not be familiar yet with in-ear monitors, but you will probably come across them at some point in your musical career. There's been a big push for about the last 10 years or so to have a silent stage where guitarists and bassists use modelers and everyone uses in-ear monitors and there's no amps on stage at all. And if they have acoustic drums, they put them behind plexiglass baffles to reduce the volume. It makes it much easier for a sound tech to get a very precise mix, and at lower levels too. Now churches have been doing this sort of thing for quite a while. So if you find yourself in one of those situations, you might be finding yourself using in-ear monitors, and therefore you might want to check out the U45 in-ear monitor wireless system from Xvive. Xvive just posted information about the U45 system today, April 22nd. Let's take a quick look at the specs and what they have to say about it. 5.8 gigahertz true diversity system with a reliable 100-foot wireless connection. Automatically scans the available wireless channels and selects the best one. High-quality ultra-compact wireless system for in-ear monitors. Audiophile 24-bit/48 kHz sound with less than 5 milliseconds of latency. Up to 6 U45 systems can be used in one area simultaneously. The system is comprised of a transmitter unit which connects to your audio source, typically a mixer or sound interface, and a belt pack receiver to which you connect your earphones or headphones. The U45 system features high-resolution 24-bit/48 kHz audio with a very wide and smooth frequency response between 20 Hz and 20 kHz, a signal-to-noise ratio of 107 decibels, and more volume than you'll ever need. The sound is better than CD quality and much better than MP3 quality. The internal battery in both the transmitter and the receiver lasts for 5 hours. The battery is easily charged using the included USB cable and any standard 5-volt USB charger, and charging takes between 1.5 and 2.5 hours depending on the current of the charger being used. If you have more than one U45 receiver, you can broadcast a signal to a whole group of people. This can be useful in situations where one person needs to communicate clearly and directly to a group, either in noisy environments or in situations where you don't want to disturb others. This makes it an excellent option for things like group demos, presentations, or tours. For recording musicians, whether in a home or professional studio, going wireless makes the whole process so much freer and easier, especially if you're playing or singing and engineering at the same time. If you want to practice guitar or bass privately, for example, late at night, you can run your signal through a multi-effect unit or modeling amp, send either the 1/4 inch or XLR output to your headphones or earphones, and move freely around your home. Your whole band, up to 6 musicians, can use the system together. There can be one monitor mix per transmitter, so if you have multiple U45 sets, you can customize monitor mixes for each band member. This is an easy, great sounding and cost-effective monitoring solution for studio recording, rehearsals, or live gigs. In rehearsal, this means that there's also no need for PA speakers, so a band can practice in an apartment or late at night. Here are all the specifications. There's the general specifications, the transmitter specs, the receiver specs, and the battery specs. So here's the U45 box. Let's open it up and see what we have. We have an Xvive catalog, the warranty card, the user manual, a USB cable with a USB-A end and 2 USB-C cables for charging. Then we have the receiver, the transmitter, and an adapter that goes from XLR to 1/4 inch, just in case your board doesn't have XLR outs. Now the first thing I'll need to do is charge them up. So let me bring these over here. Okay, they're both charging. Once they're done charging, I will do a test. I will walk all around my studio and then I will walk outside and see exactly how much range we have before it dies out. Pairing these units is incredibly easy. You just turn on the transmitter and it's set to channel 1. Then I turned on the receiver and it's automatically set to channel 1. So I've got the receiver hooked up to this pair of headphones. Let's take the transmitter and hook it up to my board. Okay, now it is connected to the back of my board. I recorded a loop on my Fender ToneMaster Pro. Let's get it started. And you can already hear it from the other room playing. All right. Let me set this down for just a second. Now let's walk around the studio. Now this is going to be a new room that we're going to use for recording. And it's still working with no problem, as you can hear. All right. Another little studio room right now. This is where I store my tripods. Now, let's head down these incredibly steep stairs. This is an old building. Guys, I'm at the end of my driveway. I am out in the street. And there, it's starting to fall apart right here. Can go back a little bit further. There we go. So that's it. Around 100 feet. Really good. Now, as you probably noticed, this system does not come with any in-ears or earphones or headphones. I'm guessing that Xvive will probably be offering a complete bundle with earbuds soon, if not already. Now, I thought the U45 system passed with flying colors. For one thing, it sounds fantastic. It does not have any weird EQ or any weird ring. The latency is not noticeable at all. And again, remember, my studio is up on a second floor. I went out all the way across the street, which is a good, like I said, 100 feet before the system started to break up the signal. That, to me, was really, really impressive. But I'm curious, are you guys interested in in-ear monitors? And if so, are you going to be checking out the U45s? Let me know in the comments. And if you're still here, thank you so much for stopping by and sticking around. I really do appreciate it. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, drop me a line in the comments, and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Now, next Wednesday, I will be having all new content for the Fender ToneMaster Pro. You don't want to miss that. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. All right, guys, have a fantastic weekend, and I'll be talking with you again next week.